Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, they're right here, right now. There's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hurricanes kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Florida State Seminoles offense trots out there to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
1st and goal, handoff. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the...
The pass is intercepted. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
2nd down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown for the U. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Oh, a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Handoff running right. Soccer with a strong tackle there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. After the minute, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more of this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On first down, it's play action. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect.
The end of the first quarter. Miami 7, Florida State 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
He's looking deep here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end has got it. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled after the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
It's a quick grab. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Makes a quick grab. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts at the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, Miami, Florida State is must-see TV, and today is no different. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Crosses the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. An explosive game. Big play moves the ball inside the 40. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Tackled there by the defense.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it here. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. They'll the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Seminoles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Because how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The offense going with the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now it's second down here. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is up and no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Crosses the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Powers through the tackle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Number 20 in the end zone.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida State 22, Miami 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
He's past the 35. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. 1st down here for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Motion now from the tight end. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Has the first down and more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it, open. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it on the move. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Noles will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Hold it, open. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series in these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And the back now goes in motion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sota. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime with you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.